you see that from verse 3, he started listing things. Let this be, let that be, let this be, let that be, let this be, let that be. And it was all as he said, right? Then after the separation, if you understand this, there's an order to how he was molding the earth. The earth was full of water. You understand? It was a bowl of water. Then he started separating the water, bringing out the mountains, separating the air. The earth was just chaos, so he started separating the air as we see it now. See it clear. The water is separated, the earth is separated, everything. After separation, he went to the next thing. All those things that he separated, he asked those things to create things of their own kind. The water created fish of its own kind, plants of its own kind. The earth created plants of its own kind, animals of its own kind, and fish of its own kind. That's wonderful, right? Now things like mudfish. So the fish are an extension of the sea, plants, animals, extension of the earth. Then God came to man. He said, let's make man in our image. Alright. What does that tell us? Man is from the God kind. Man is an extension of God. And you know, one cell in your body, right? Each and every cell in your body has information that contains your whole being. I mean, your slightest cell. You just take your cell, they can go and create you. They can clone you with your one cell. So, if they can clone you with your one cell, what does that mean? If you are an extension of God, does that not mean that God that made us like clones of Him because we're images? What does that mean? You have the God DNA in you. You get what I'm trying to say, guys? You have the God DNA in you. Check how powerful you are. What is the next thing God tell man? What was the reason why God created man? To dominate. Alright? You can't even take and put our down. We are to dominate this nature. We are to dominate everything. God gave us everything. Listen, nature, right? Listen to only one person. Nature listens to only one person, and that is God. You cannot stand in your own power and you want to calm a storm. You as harmony. You understand? But in that beginning, man could. Now, you can use only the name. So, do you think you can dominate that nature if you are no longer connected to your kind? Because fish, when brought to earth, will die. Plants, when sent to the sea, will die. Humans, when not being connected with God, will die. You're on earth, but you are not from earth. You're on earth, but you are not from earth. You're from where God is. You're from God. You understand? understand? There are things on earth that belong to earth. Our flesh belongs to earth. That's the thing that connects us with earth. And that's what makes us legal on earth. Because our flesh was made from earth. Just our flesh. And the Lord Jesus will tell you that word. The flesh counts for nothing. And if you are from the God kind, that means your spirit is one with God's spirit, because God is spirit. That's when you understand now why Jesus said those words to Nicodemus, that only those born of the spirit are spirit, those born of the flesh are flesh. So if you are from God, your spirit first, then now your soul now, guys, is the real you. You understand? Your soul now is the real you. And your soul is made up of your mind, your will, and your emotions. So your soul decides what you do. Your soul decides what you do. There are things that I want to say, but I know I cannot say it yet. And yes, here's the order. Here's the order. Your spirit first, your soul second, your flesh third. Your soul is under your spirit. Your spirit, your flesh is under your soul. But if you live in a state where your flesh is over your soul, there's an imbalance. And that's what happened when man fell. We went to the state of the flesh. Talking about fall. God